Hey, Coach, first and foremost, congratulations on your first win as a head coach.
Awesome. I really appreciate it.
Just talk about that a little bit. I mean, just what that means to you to kind of have that one under your belt and be able to say, hey, I won a game as a head coach.
Yeah, I mean, it's really surreal. I mean, it's something you dream about, you want, you work so hard for. But at the end of the day, the team won this game. I told these guys that they've given me more and their love and their support and their effort and their energy than I can ever give them. And this what a great team win. And just so happy for our players. They've been through a lot, and it'll sink in, what it means for me at some point. But I'm just so happy for our guys and our team and what it means for them.
You talked last week after the BYU game that you thought the tackling angles were too high, and that's why there was a lot of missed tackles. It seemed that was largely rectified this week. You guys did a really good job bringing down Jaden Daniels, bringing down the two running backs. Did you kind of see the same thing that the tackling was much improved in that sense?
Yeah, I thought for the most part, we went into the game knowing we had to be better on first down, and that meant being better tacklers. It felt like our fits were better. We were flying around. We were excited to play this game. And I think you could see that offense, defense, special teams, just in how hard we played. And the tackling was way better, and that'll always lead to success. So, just a great job by our coaching staff. Good job by our players. There's been an emphasis all week, and they went out and executed.
Talk about that energy, and you said the guys are flying around a little bit. It seemed that there was just and even a little more emotion. There was cuts on the TV broadcast, cuts to Jalen Watson dancing and Ben Wilson dancing. And what was kind of the energy and the emotion like for you on the sideline, and what did you think the team kind of brought in that sense?
Well, I just think we challenged everybody to be their best today. Okay, and whatever their role might be, that might be cheering on the sideline, that might be playing 100 snaps, and just be the most excited team to be on the field. And I just really felt that we were. Okay, I think we won this game because we played harder. Okay, that's an immensely talented team. That's a very talented Arizona State team. That our guys were just really excited to play and compete and be out there together and just prove who we can be. And I just think that shows. A mentor of mine, Coach Ball, would say, "You don't work football, you play football." Okay, and our guys played it. It's fun, and they enjoy it, and they love being around each other. And I just thought that showed for 60 minutes.
And then Justice Rogers had another really solid game. He had a big stop on a third down run, had the forced fumble, had the fumble recovery. How important was he to this one?
Justice Rogers is one of those guys that just stays the course. And it hasn't always been easy. It hasn't always been perfect. But he gives this team everything he has. And he gives me as a position coach and a defense coordinator everything he has. Okay, and I never question, anything about it. I love Justice. He means a lot to me. His work ethic, he's come a long way. I've challenged him since the day I've been here. And just proud to see him get some of these results.
Thanks, Coach. Congrats again on the big win.
Thank you, Jamie.
All right, Coach, next one's going to be Tom Abbott from the Daily Evergreen. Go ahead, Tom.
Hey, Coach, congrats on your first win as head coach.
Thank you.
It was a great show today. Real fun to watch. What was the key to containing Daniels at quarterback today? Was there any emphasis on that in practice, or?
Oh, for sure. I mean, he's an elite level player, and he's an NFL player. And, I just thought our guys just had an awareness. There's times we needed to spy him. There's times we needed to be aggressive towards him, but we need him to try to make some bad decisions on the run. And I felt like we did that, so we got some pressure on him, and it's not always about the hits. It's about forcing some bad throws and then taking advantage of those type of situations, but you can't just stop a guy like that. You got to try to limit the situations and just always change up the pictures. And I thought, we did a good job. I thought our rush lanes were really, really good and had some opportunities to make plays, and our guys went out and did it.
And then one more question for you. You have 5 turnovers today on the defense. It's the most ASU has allowed since 2010. Was there a stronger emphasis coming into this game on turnovers versus the BYU game?
I wish there was. I wish it was. We stress it every week. Our guys really understand, and we start out fall camp by talking about the value of the ball, and how you can affect the ball. And there's so many different ways as a defender you can do that, and they take it to heart. Okay, but it doesn't just show up on Saturday. These guys practice it during the week. Our coaches drill it during the week, and it's just fun to see those guys create momentum and make those plays. But it comes from playing hard and caring about each other right? And when the ball's on the ground, we're there because we're running to the ball because we care more. And that's just the mindset that these guys have taken the whole season, and just so proud of them.
Thanks, Coach. Congrats on your win.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Coach, a couple more coming. Next one's going to be Colton Clark, spokesman review. Go ahead, Colton.
Hey, Coach, congrats.
Thanks, Colton.
Wondering about the offense. I know a lot of people will be talking about the defense and all the takeaways and everything, but, Calvin's touchdown catch, longest play Arizona State's allowed this whole year. I mean, you guys scored 21 off the takeaways early. How much more fluid do you think the offense was running today after, more time to kind of get it restabilized a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I just really think one voice has been great for our guys. I think Brian Smith has provided that, and the coaches coming in have done an amazing job of catching up to our language. And the guys went out there and made plays. I mean, it was just fun to watch. I mean, even Stribb's catch on the sideline, CJ, Travell, and it was a great team win. I'm proud of the defense and the 5 takeaways, but man, the offense took the ball. They went out and did what they can do and finished drives and scored touchdowns and played with energy and excitement. And then I love at the end of the game when we're running that ball and being physical and downhill. It was just a great effort by those guys, and just proud of the way they played as well. This was a team win.
Yeah, can you talk about Dion Mcintosh a little bit? It seemed like, he didn't take any step back after coming off the injury. It seemed like he kind of ran with grit all afternoon.
Well, I think Dion gives us an edge. He gives us some physicality it's such a great compliment to Max and his speed, and it's just fun to watch him. And I've been watching it since the day I've been here. I've been proud of Dion. I know what he's capable of. I think he's confident in his ability, and to have a 1-2 punch like him and Max is special. And he just ran with an aggression that's just awesome to see, and he's hard to bring down. So proud of Dion, and he worked hard to get back. I don't even think he was 100% today, which is awesome to see, and we'll get him healthy in the bye week and get ready for the next one.
And could you just speak to the kind of mentality of the team? How much did you feel that, being underdogs and maybe that they felt like they had a little something extra to prove, it kind of a chance to make a statement this week when maybe not as many people are expecting as much from them?
I'll say this the right way. Not one time did we talk about being an underdog in this football game. We went into this game confident. We had a plan. We knew we'd have to execute and we'd have to play well against a good football team. Okay, but by no means did we play the underdog card. We're confident in our ability and confident in what we can do, and we're playing good football. We're playing good football at the right time of the season, and that's what good teams do. And we just keep progressing and getting better and learning, and but I think our want to is high, and our care and love for each other is very high, and I think that was really evident today.
Thank you. Congrats.
Yep.
All right, we only have time for a couple more, so we can get as many people as we can before the Cougs leave back on the bus. So next question, John Blanchette, spokesman review. Go ahead, John.
Jake, obviously a huge amount of excitement getting up to a 28-0 lead. You're in at halftime with the 3 touchdown lead. It seems like there's an important juncture after that, after halftime, to not let momentum get swung back in their favor. What kind of approach did you guys take at halftime and in the third quarter there to kind of keep your foot on the throttle, even though you weren't scoring points?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I thought the third quarter was the the moment in the game where things could have slipped either way. And we did a good job getting off the field on third down on defense. Which they kept us off balance, I think, pretty much all day and even in the first half. We looked at those moments, either a sack or getting them a penalty or getting them behind the chains and then getting off the field, and then letting our offense grind some things out and create some field position and those type of things. So I think that third quarter, to your point, was huge, and it was just getting off the field on third down and everyone doing their job. And that's when it's really just proved that we could finish this game.
You've addressed it a little bit already, but could you speak to the resiliency of this team and what it's gone through?
It's hard to put into words unless you're in it, unless you feel it, unless you see these kids in their eyes and their hearts and their passion. So it's hard to describe. But I know they care a lot. I know they've been through a lot, and they're going to keep pushing, and they're going to keep moving forward, and they're going to keep doing it for them. They're going to win for them. And it's an exciting thing to see and watch and be a part of, and just like I said, I'm so proud of our players and how they stuck together and how they keep fighting and how they keep showing up every day. You know, those are traits that are going to take them a long way in their life. And, you know, life doesn't always go the way you want it to, you know, but our guys have stayed the course. They've kept fighting, and they'll remember these moments for a long time.
Thank you.
Okay, we have time for 2 more quick ones. Go ahead, Brenna Green, Spokane TV. Go ahead, Brenna.
Hi, Coach Dickert. Congratulations. First
you.
of all, just watching Calvin out there today, you know, he had a career high for yards at the end of the first half. Just what did you think of his play?
I think he's been inspiring all season. You know, I think CJ has just done a good job of giving us that extra spark. You know, he's that 1-2 punch with Travell, and it's just hard to match up with those guys in the slot. You know, that's how you're going to roll your coverage. And I think he took advantage of his matchup. I think Jaden's doing a good job of reading and just trusting and letting these guys go make plays. That's what I felt the last couple of games. You know, take some shots down the field. Let these guys go be the playmakers that they are. And I think that's what CJ did today, and it's a special day for him.
Take me through the play-by-play of the ice bath.
Well, I definitely didn't know it was coming. You know, man, it's colder than you think. I've seen a lot of these on TV, but it was a special moment. Coach Edwards was very congratulatory. He's a true professional, and just a great moment. You know, just a great moment. I talked about last week. I can't wait to, you know, hug my wife and kids. Last week, I can't wait home to see him and celebrate this with them as well.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, the last ones are going to be from Alex Crescenti, Spokane TV. Go ahead, Alex.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you. Thank you.
And so got the bye week coming up here. I know you're probably just still celebrating the win, but you got an extra week to prepare for a big matchup against Oregon. What are you hoping to accomplish in the next 2 weeks here?
Yeah, I think there's a point. I mean, we just went through 9 straight games. You know, this is the latest I've ever had a bye week in my career. And we need to get some guys healthy, get them fresh, you know, let them have a couple down days. Yet let's start our preparation from Oregon and do a lot of mental stuff and just be prepared for that game. You know, so we'll have a couple days off, you know, we'll have some work days. You know, this is the first chance our staff will get on the road recruiting since I've been here, which is an amazing thing to say. And just get rejuvenated for this final 3-game stretch. And, you know, we know what we're capable of and what we got to do one game at a time.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.